Hello, Full Life family. We are excited to welcome you back this coming Sunday at 9:30 for our first hybrid service. We will be doing our service indoors and outdoors. So we're doing things a little bit differently. So I wanted to walk you through some of the things that you could expect this coming Sunday. We're really excited to be able to gather together once again, and it will look different, we know, but we also know that God doesn't change. And so we're coming with expectant hearts, and we know that God wants to do some great things here. So I just want to walk you through what to expect and kind of some of the different things that you might see for this coming Sunday. So as you come in the doors, there'll be a greeter here, and they will take care of opening and closing the doors for you. They'll be here till a little bit after our service starts, so make sure you get here on time so that you have that opportunity to have the door open for you and you won't have to be touching the doors as you come in. First thing when you notice that as you're coming in is we've got a sanitizing station for you here. And so in the sanitizing station, we ask that you come in, just sanitize your hands. We'll have some masks available if you forget yours at home, but if you're comfortable and you want to bring your mask, we encourage you to do so. There are no rights or wrongs in this. It's what your comfort level is and what you want to be doing. Also, I just want to encourage you that if you're in an at-risk category, if you have something that prohibits you from being in a corporate place of worship right now, there is absolutely no pressure. We'll be continuing to do our Facebook Lives, and we'll be continuing to reach everybody where they're at. So please don't feel pressure to have to come back in. Also, if you're not feeling well, if there's been any kind of sickness going on, then we encourage you to take the time to take care of you and don't rush to come back. We will be meeting corporately here, but we also will be continuing our worship services online. So make sure to check us out at 9:30 on the Facebook Live page, and then it goes on YouTube as well. Some other things that you'll be noticing is that we have these signs posted that we'll be encouraging social distancing throughout the sanctuary, throughout the church, and taking the precautions that we need to so that everybody's health is paramount and first place as we gather together and worship the one true God. The restrooms will be open, and we ask that you limit the use as much as possible. Hand wash with soap. That also inside, we've talked here about sanitizing before and after using the bathroom. We've provided some sanitizing wipes, and you have lots of different options here, wipes and some soap, and you have sanitizer as well as some other hard surface sanitizer. So please make sure to utilize that. Also accompany small children when they're coming in here, just to make sure that we're cleaning and taking care of ourselves and preparing it for the next person to use as well. One of the major changes that you'll see is that we are not going to jump right back into kids ministry at this time. We want to take the extra precautions that we need to make sure that things are done right and that nobody is being put at risk. And so what we will have offered is during our hybrid service, the back doors, the garage doors will be open for those that want to come in with their cars. And we'll also have a kids station. There'll be a tent, and there'll be a craft, and there'll be somebody supervising, but you also can stay with your kids outdoors if you want them to have an activity to be done out there, give them a little bit of a reprieve. But we want to encourage you to look at this as a family opportunity, so keep your kids with you as much as you can. And if you have a younger child who needs the nursery, you can take them in. The nursery will be open for you to take your child and be with them in it. So know that we're taking the measures that we need to there too. There's also sanitizer and things set up for you throughout the sanctuary. These doors will remain open as well so that we can come right into our worship service. And as you're coming into the worship service, you're going to notice that things are spaced out and there's a little bit more signage there. We have spaced out the chairs the best we can with our guidelines and keeping everybody at a safe distance from one another. So what we want you to do is to come in and find the grouping that best suits your family. So you'll find all different kinds. There's 4-seaters, there's 8-seaters, there's 2-seaters and 3-seaters. So come in and find the best grouping that suits your family. And what we'd like for you to do is, if at all possible, make that your seat from week to week so that we can minimize cross-contamination as much as possible. Full Life family, we know it's going to be different, but we also know that this is a wonderful opportunity for us. Without pressure, if you're not ready to come back, we understand, and we want to be there where you're at. So we'll continue to support and to do what we can to bring the message the best way we can on Facebook and other means. But if you're ready to come into corporate worship, we've taken the precautions that we can, and we're asking for God's provision and wisdom as we do open the doors and we can come back together and corporately worship. And we are believing for big things for our church family and for the community here. So just know that you'll find throughout as well extra sanitizing stations everywhere. We've been really prayerful and mindful, and we know that with God's help and His guidance, that great things are ahead. So we can't be more excited to be able to see you all in person this coming Sunday. And again, we'll have the back open with the hybrid option. You can tune your radio 92.1 and hear it from your car and be part of the service that way as well.